I hope you've enjoyed watching the Power of Three series so far. Every episode, I take a concept and break it down into 3 parts. I explain those 3 parts and then try to bring it back together and hope that you find something useful in that. But every once in a while, I want to take a diversion and talk about a Power of Three that's not work-related. So this week, I want to talk about the Godfather Trilogy. The Godfather Trilogy is an American classic, and at least the first 2 movies, The Godfather Part 1 and Part 2, are on so many lists of greatest movies of all time. They've won several awards, Academy Awards, and so on and so forth. And so it's my favorite trilogy of all time. Let's start with The Godfather Part 1. So in The Godfather Part 1, Michael Corleone, the protagonist, just comes back from World War II. He's a war hero. His family is this very powerful crime family in New York called the Corleone crime family. And he doesn't want any part of it, but due to circumstances beyond his control, he feels himself pulled into the family. Once he gets pulled into the family, he becomes the obvious choice to take over as the Don, or the leader of the family, the head of the family. So we get to watch his struggle with not wanting to be a part of the family, but also needing to lead the family and trying to create his own family with a wife and kids. And so that's a really fascinating part of the story as well. So then let's move to Godfather Part 2. The Godfather Part 2 follows 2 parallel tracks, and it's really cool. It's probably my favorite of the trilogy. The first track you see is Michael Corleone, and he's come of age now. He's firmly the leader of the Corleone family. Now he's trying to keep it together while he's trying to keep his own family together, and everything just starts to crumble. But the parallel track to that is the rise of Vito Corleone. Follows him from Corleone, Sicily to New York City and at the turn of the century. And we get to watch Vito's rise to the leadership position of the Corleone crime family, the creation of the crime family, while we see this juxtaposition of Michael struggling to keep it together on the other side. So it's really neat. It goes back and forth, and it's just a fascinating story. And then The Godfather Part 3 is kind of the epilogue. So we see the rise of the Corleone crime family. We see Michael, the rise to the leadership position. And then in Godfather Part 3, now the family, it's all about Michael's redemption, getting forgiveness, and trying to bring his family back together while trying to legitimize the Corleone organization. The Corleone crime family goes legitimate. So those are the 3 Godfather movies. I hope that you get a chance to watch them. I think they're fascinating. I actually, every year for many, many years, I would take a day off in January. And when I was in the military, I would grow my beard out and just watch the Godfather Trilogy. That was my whole goal for taking time off. So I hope you get a chance to watch it. Curious to know what you think if you've already seen it, or if you watch it because of this. Let me know what you think. And stay tuned for the Power 3 Plus. That is going to be a deeper look at The Godfather through this show called The Offer on Paramount Plus, and that follows Al Ruddy, the producer of The Godfather, in his journey to get this movie made. I just think it's really cool, and it's a great allegory for product management. So stick around, take a look at that P3 Plus episode, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Ciao.